Hi, everybody. It is Thursday. Is it already Thursday? How did this happen? Yeah, my Find Your Tribe workshop starts tomorrow night, 6:30 Mountain Time. For those of you that are interested in getting in on that, I'm pretty excited about it. And let me see. Hold on. For some reason, Facebook always edits my audience to friends only, even though I set it for public. So I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, so now it's public. I have to go in and change it back every time, so it's annoying. When I go from Ecamm Live to Facebook, it's been doing that. I don't know why. So, what else have I been doing? I've been preparing for my workshop, and I picked like 100 peaches off our peach tree. I thought I wasn't gonna have any, and then all of a sudden I noticed there was gobs. It didn't look like much, but then you start picking them, and then you've got 3 buckets full. And so it's still way less. Normally we have 5 wheelbarrows full. So just to have 3 small buckets is much less, way less than usual. It's not even 1 wheelbarrow. So picked all the peaches, pruned the peach tree a little, not a lot, just some of the dead branches came off. And then I've been washing them all, having them, yanking the seeds out, blanch, throw them in freezer bags, because then we can use them later if we want to defrost them and make pies with them, or if we want to use them in smoothies, and then some will be just for eating and stuff like that. So that's pretty fun. So that's one of the things I've been doing. And then I grabbed some roses and made homemade rose water. But my roses were not that fragrant. The water turned red and it smells a little bit like rose. But does the fragrance mean that it doesn't have the medicinal properties of rose? Is it still good for my skin? I think so. So, although it's not smelling like yummy, rosy rose water, it is very pink, and hopefully it has the medicinal properties of rose in it to some extent. I do have like some rose essential oil blends that it's like rose. I have the Rose Touch oil from the brand that I buy, and it's rose mixed with um, uh, coconut oil, kind of. So I forget what it's called. Anyway, mind blanked there, but anyway, so it has this coconut oil stuff in it, so that I can't just put the rose oil in water and turn it into rose water, because it's in a carrier oil of coconut, and so it will separate. So it will remain separated, and it will not disperse into the water like a pure rose absolute would. Anyway, so long story longer, I did that, and I hope that works. And then I have been thinking lately, well, for quite a while, and I kind of researched it a little bit, but I have been thinking about how slippers this is random thoughts. Karen's random thoughts. I was thinking about how slippers that you wear to bed are really like foot koozies, because if your feet are already cold when you put them in the slippers, it just kind of keeps them cold. Like kind of like a beer koozie. It's like it's a really cold beer and you slip it in a koozie and it keeps it cold. Well, in this case, you put slippers on really cold feet and it doesn't warm them up at all. It just keeps them cold. So I'd been thinking for a while about designing slippers that had little pouches in them for like some kind of like little rice or some kind of beads that you could like put in a microwave and for a short time, not like too long, to warm up, like kind of like, you know, those socks that are just filled that you can just stick in the bottom of your bed and warm your feet. But if you just want to wear them around, slippers with those little beads in them, and you can microwave them. Anyway, that's my $1,000,000 idea. Don't steal it from me. Yeah, sounds rosy, Marlon said. It is, it's rosy, but not really rosy. So in this case, it doesn't smell very rosy. So what can you do? What can you do? I don't know. Yeah, so been thinking about that, but I did use the rose oil yesterday. I used it to make like an aloe vera with the rose oil, not rose oil, rose water. So I used the rose water that I made mixed with aloe vera, and then I put some skin oils in for skin to put on like sunburn, because I'm really sunburned right now. So you can see a little, whoo, yeah, you can see it there really. Anyway, yeah, so I mixed it to make a kind of thing to help my skin, and it works great. And then I also mixed it in some Epsom salts, poured a bunch of my rose water in there, and then added some different oils for relaxation, and threw this like big pot of salts into my bath. I used vetiver, clary sage. This is like one of my like women mellow blends, is geranium, vetiver, and clary sage oils inside this mixture with this rose water, and dumped that in the bath. And it was funny, it was pink, and then when I added the other oils, it turned like purple, and then when I dropped it in the bath, the water turned more like a blue-green color. I don't know. So anyway, whatever chemicals are in the bath. There's actually like, and I put a bunch of vitamin C in there too, to like offset whatever chlorine is naturally in our water when I take a bath. So that actually worked really good. I laid in the bathtub, played soft music, and it de-stressed me, and it got me more relaxed, because building a course and launching a course is surprisingly stressful. Like, and I don't mean like the normal type of stress. It's like last night I went to bed as early as I ever get to bed, because I usually have insomnia, and I had to lay down at like 9:30. I was laying down and trying to go to sleep, and I didn't wake up again till 8:30 this morning, and it felt like I had to drag myself out of bed. I've never been this tired since I had, when I was pregnant, making a baby. So maybe there is something to that, like making a course with like all the good stuff you've learned in life and sharing that with the world and bringing that out to the world is kind of like making a baby. It feels that way. Luckily, though, having a baby is 9 months of that kind of exhaustion, and this hopefully will wear off once the course is over. It'll be like reduced to like my normal levels, where I'm not tired all the time. Anyway, so just thought I'd share some of that with you. The course is going to be fantastic. We just don't realize how much of our tribe and the people around us, the people that we know right now and the people that we are talking to that might be attracted to us, are influenced by our perception of ourselves and by all these other little factors that are going on having to do with our relationship with ourselves. So this course is really looking at that and helping us to use that to inform us how to negotiate our relationships with ourselves, and then from there, how to negotiate our relationships with others in a way that is like positive language, and using, you know, looking at our boundaries instead of saying no to everyone, and being able to like invite them to treat us better with a yes-based conversation or languaging. That's why I was like, say yes to boundaries. You know, it's like this whole different framework or a way to examine looking at personal boundaries and our relationship with ourselves and seeing how that definitely elevates our standards for how we expect to be treated, but it also elevates our standards so that when other people come into our lives, they step up or step out of the picture. So, yes, you may lose some people now that were not living up to the standards which you deserve. However, you will absolutely gain people or invite people to step up to those standards that are either in your life now or who are coming into your life will be living up to the standards that you operate on. So it's like when people come into the life of somebody that they hold in really high esteem, they tend to think, oh, I need to treat this person this way because I have a lot of respect for them. And so, we have a lot of respect for ourselves. We treat ourselves differently. So there's a lot of little processes and shifts in thinking that go into this course that help that happen kind of naturally. It's going to be intensive, but it will help. It's going to be some play and some thinking and some playing with thinking in space, of our minds and looking at how we can kind of shift our perceptions to that level in this course. So it's going to be really effective. I don't think that you will be the same person that you were on Monday after taking this course this weekend. So I don't think that is a bad thing. I think you will be looking at your life differently. You will be looking at your relationships differently. And the person that you are on Monday will, if you do the work and you come to the workshop and you put the time in and a little bit of effort in to really give some of these ideas a little consideration, that on Monday your standards will be elevated and the people that you have in your life are going to be treating you differently from then on once your standards change. So this is transformational stuff. If you're not willing, ready, or want to have a transformation in your relationships, this is not the right place for you. If you're not willing to have a higher standard for yourself, this will not be the right place for you. But if you are willing to stretch a little beyond your comfort zone, and it's really a discomfort zone if people aren't treating you well, or if you're meeting people that are not nice people in relationships, it will be better. So that they can be better, that you're really in a discomfort zone. We want to stretch you into that comfort zone, start to shift out of that way of thinking and looking at your life and your relationships. So the course is at findyourtribeworkshop.com. I hope you go there. Let me type that right here. Find Your Tribe Workshop.com. It is tomorrow night, so Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night this week. It's a beta launch. So this is the very first version of this course. And so those of you that are coming into it and trying it out, it's going to be a really amazing course to shift your thinking, but it also, it may get better with time. I will be expecting some feedback and looking at people's different experiences with the different exercises. And so this will be the first version of this. It will still be extremely transformative, but it will continue to get better. So there's a link right below here now, look right there. Click on that link and that'll take you to the sales page to tell you more about it. It is tomorrow night, I believe Mountain Time. It's 6:00 p.m. to 7:30. If you're in Pacific, that would be 5. If you're in Central, that would be 7 to start time. And if you're in Eastern, it's 8 p.m. start time. So for all of you people that are awake at night and can't sleep, 8 p.m. might be the ideal time for you. You know who you are. To do a workshop. So I look forward to seeing you all and playing with you all in the Facebook group that goes with the workshop, and again on the lives. And hopefully you can be there for the lives, because they will be very transformational, and you'll get to meet people now, like, that are already in the course and that are working on themselves and working on elevating their relationships in their lives. So these are going to be the kind of people that are considerate and respectful and introspective, and working to create a better experience of life, from the inside out. Those are your people maybe already. So come to learn about your values, look at your vision, and see how people fit into your lives, and see if maybe there's somebody in the group that fits into your future vision for your life that we'll be looking at, and possibly make new friends already, and create lasting, enduring relationships that are loving, supportive, and harmonious. I hope to see you there tomorrow night. Tonight, I will be going live in this special group, just to go over a few details and kind of kick this all off. And so I hope to see you there tonight. But doors do close tomorrow evening at 5 p.m. Mountain. So please get in before 5 p.m. tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you all tonight in the group. And again, sign up below. Simple and easy. And I will see you there. Thank you so much. And have an awesome day.